Let us dive into it. Before we start though, let's answer a question which is quite essential when it comes to this topic. Is there even going to be a PlayStation 5? Has it been confirmed or at least hinted at by Sony? Or is all of this based entirely on rumors and speculation? Well, Sony used to be pretty restrained when talking about its future plans, with comments like these made by the president of Sony Worldwide Studios, Shuhei Yoshida. It's really up to the game creators. If they still feel that we need more machine power, there's a good reason to have a PS5, so the developers can create their vision. So, we'll see. That was a quote from a few years ago. However, more recently, Sony seems to be a bit more open about its next big thing. In July of 2017, Shawn Layden, the CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment America, was asked whether there would be a PS5, to which he replied, yes, but it will be some time. There you have it. The PlayStation 5 has pretty much been confirmed by Layden, but that shouldn't really be to anyone's surprise. The PlayStation 4 is still selling like hotcakes, and it's on its way to become one of the best-selling video game consoles of all time. Therefore, the decision not to make a PS5 would appear to be a little strange, to say the least. So, yes, it sure looks like the PlayStation 5 is going to happen, thus let's move on to all the specific details and information about the system, starting off with the release date. When we take a look at release dates of the previous PlayStations, we can see that the average gap between the consoles is approximately 6 years long. Now, since the PS4 came out in November of 2013, that would put the PS5 somewhere around the fall of 2019. This is obviously just a simple prediction based on the past, but as a matter of fact, Michael Pachter, a well-known industry analyst, also believes it is 2019. Thus, so far, it looks like the most likely release window for the PlayStation 5 is indeed fall 2019. In spite of this, you might have heard about the rumor which suggested that it would actually come out a year earlier, in 2018. Even though this information came from kind of a reliable source, we'll ignore it because it seems highly unlikely Sony would release its next console barely 2 years after the launch of PlayStation 4 Pro. In fact, PS4 Pro is the reason why many believe PS5 will launch as late as 2020, and we wouldn't be too surprised if that ended up being the case, but we will stick with late 2019 as our prediction for now. Before we proceed to talking about the actual hardware of PlayStation 5, there's something that should be addressed. We've mentioned the PS4 Pro a few times already. It was Sony's first mid-cycle upgrade, and it has been quite a success for them. There's been a lot of talk going on about the end of console generations as we know them, and the beginning of iPhone-like upgrade cycles. This indeed seems to be the approach Microsoft is taking with the Xbox One X. However, Sony has made it very clear that their thinking is different, and that PlayStation gamers do not need to be worried about being forced to buy a new console every 2 years or so. Mark Cerny, the architect of PlayStation consoles, said that the PS4 Pro is not intended to blur the lines between console generations, and in addition, Shawn Layden confirmed that they are staying true to quote-unquote normal console cycles, and that the smartphone-style upgrade approach will not take over. This again just reconfirms that we are going to see a PS5 sooner or later. But what hardware will it rock? By 2019, 4K TVs will certainly have gone mainstream, hence PS5 will naturally support games in native 4K. As a matter of fact, the Xbox One X already supports native 4K, and so does